Welcome to Truth and Transcendence. You can find all our other episodes on truthandtranscendence.com. Last week I mentioned trusting our sensitivity, and I mentioned interoceptive awareness, which is the awareness of what's going on inside us. So today I thought I'd just play a little bit by giving you a series of questions that if you just simply relax and let these questions flow over you and just notice what emerges in response, this is a way of connecting in with interoceptive awareness. So if you're already very connected to interoceptive awareness, then in response to these questions, you will probably get quite a lot of information coming through, and you will be accustomed to that, and you'll know exactly what to do with it. If you have very low interoceptive awareness, you may get nothing come up in response to these questions, or you might, because there's a whole series of questions, you may find that a few questions in, you start to get some information coming through. And if you're somewhere in between of those two extremes, you will get some information, you may get nothing for some of the questions. And you may possibly get some new information that you haven't had before. So this is not a full-on meditation, so it's fine if you're driving. It's probably not fine if you're driving through the centre of, let's say, Rome or central London. If you're driving somewhere where you're comfortable, you're familiar with the route, you don't have children bickering in the back seat, you don't have a dog constantly trying to stick their head out of the window. In other words, if it's a peaceful driving experience, then it may be fine just to carry on driving. However, I will say that if you are on your own somewhere and you're able to close your eyes and relax, you may get more information coming through, because this is about awareness inside you as opposed to awareness outside of you, which is a separate thing. It's actually quite interesting, because some people are extremely sensitive to information coming in from outside and not very sensitive to information from within. And equally, you get the same thing the other way round. You get vice versa with it. And of course, some of us are just completely oblivious to everything on the inside and on the outside, which can be a form of bliss. But on the other hand, it leaves us with not very much information for our decision making. So enough of my wittering on. So if you just relax whatever's going on, whatever you're doing, and whether or not you have your eyes closed, just relax and put your attention inside. Put your attention inside. So the first question is, where did your attention go when I said put your attention inside? Did it go to the gut? Did it go to the face? Did it go to the eyes? Did it go to the head? Did it go to the feet? Did it go to the hands? Or did it more go into a kind of general sense of emotionality, or general sense of degree of wellness, or general sense of energy? So did your attention automatically go somewhere specific, or did it go to a more general sense of how you are? So wherever your attention is, allow it to rest there, and breathing gently, to send a message to that attention saying, that's where you're supposed to be. So you're sending some validation to wherever it is that your attention has chosen to direct itself. And allow yourself a few gentle, relaxed breaths with your attention wherever it is. And now notice, during those breaths, did your attention automatically move somewhere else? Or did it stay where it was? Did you notice any thoughts coming in about what you're doing, about what we're doing right now? If you had thoughts coming in, Just replay those thoughts. Notice what those thoughts were, replay them, listen to them, almost as if you're listening to someone else speaking. Now notice, what's your body doing? Is your body completely still? Is your body moving in some way? If your body's moving, are the movements jerky or smooth? Are they quick or slow? Are they the whole body? Or are they just the fingers or the toes? Or the head, or just some part of the body? Is there movement inside the mouth? Are the eyes moving? Take the attention to the breath. Where is the breath in the body? Where do you most feel the breath right now? Do you feel it in the upper chest? Do you feel it in the belly? Do you feel it in the side body? Do you feel it in the very base of the lungs, in the back? When you ask yourself that, does your breathing change? And take the attention to the inside of the mouth. What does the inside of the mouth taste like? Does it feel like there's a lot of saliva in the mouth? Does the mouth feel dry? How does the tongue feel? Taking the attention to the eyebrows. Are the eyebrows doing anything? Are they relaxed? Is there tension between the eyebrows? Are you frowning? Is there tension in the forehead? Or does it seem relaxed? Attention to the belly. How does the belly feel? Do you feel any energy in the belly? Attention to the buttocks. Are they tight? Are they relaxed? Attention to the feet. Can you feel the toes? Are the feet comfortable? Or do they feel restricted? Do they feel hot, cold, or neutral? And taking the attention to the energy in the body. Can you visualize the energy moving in the body? As you visualize it, do you see any colors? Attention on the energy in the body and visualizing the energy. And do you see any colors? And now the attention on the emotions in the body. Breathing in and out, allowing the breath to soften, allowing emotions and feelings to be there. Just noticing what those are. Observing with compassion whatever emotions or feelings may be present in the body. And where are those emotions and feelings? Are they in the heart space? Are they in the upper chest in general? Are they in the belly? Are they in the solar plexus area? Notice if the breath changes at all as you are paying attention to the emotions and the feelings. And letting that go and taking a couple of comfortable breaths. And bringing the attention to the mind and to the thoughts. And watching the thoughts moving through. Listening to the thoughts. Maybe replaying some of them as they move through. And now bringing the attention to the whole body, the whole self. The body, the mind, the heart, the gut, the breath. And just noticing how you feel in general. If you need to move, then move. If you need to breathe differently, breathe differently. If you need to stretch anything, stretch. And gently coming back out. So that was just a little exercise, a very simple little exercise for interoceptive awareness. And that's something that can be practiced whenever you like. It's a great thing to do before you're going into a challenging meeting, before you make a presentation, maybe before you go into a difficult conversation with a friend or a lover or a colleague or a partner or the dentist. Just sit quietly and allow yourself to track with awareness inside the body. Notice what's there. Suspend any desire to change anything and just allow yourself to notice and pay attention. And that little technique of wherever the attention goes, validating that. Just letting the attention know that wherever it's gone, it's a good place for it to have gone there as a starting point. And then maybe choosing where to send the attention. This is very good for interoceptive awareness, and it's also very good for trusting our own sensitivity. So thank you for listening and thank you for watching. I so appreciate everybody who tunes into this show. It just helps me feel that what I'm doing is worthwhile. And it's also a lovely feeling to consider people getting some value from this all over the world. So thank you again, and do check out the other episodes on truthandtranscendence.com. Have a wonderful week. I'll see you next time.